Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a behind the scenes video of my Barbie gender reveal video. So my Barbie gender reveal will be going up after this video, so I hope you enjoy the behind the scenes. If you do, leave a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get started. So this is my drawer where I store basically stuff that I use for crafting. So in here I've got everything from glue to balloons to these, which I use for doll hair, tissue paper and stuff like that. So for the background, I'm going to be using just a regular piece of paper, which I have underneath this box right here, and I'm going to be covering it with this tissue paper. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing, and I'll do it as a voiceover because I think it will be easier. So I'm going for a very traditional theme for mine. I'm going for pink, white and blue. So I'm going to take some tissue paper that is pink and blue of all different shades and basically just cut it into strips. Then I will glue it down onto another piece of paper to just make it look a bit decorative. You want to make sure that you put a lot of glue on the tissue paper when you're doing this, by the way, just so you don't get bits that stick up. This is what mine ended up looking like, and I'm really happy with this just for a basic background. I will be adding a bit more onto this later. Now to make the cake. Now this cake was actually inspired by MyfroggyStuff. She did a Barbie 60th birthday party and she made a cake very similar to this, and that's where I got the idea. So what you need to do is take an old toilet roll and a glue gun. You then need to cut the toilet roll down so it's a bit smaller and put it onto some craft foam. This is going to be the base and the icing. Then you can just paint it using white acrylic paint, and then you can obviously take some red paint, some blue paint and some white paint and mix the colours together so that you get a colour that you want, and then you can use this as icing on top to make it look like it's dripping down, so kind of like a drip icing cake, I guess. It's best to paint the drips one colour at a time, so I just did the blue ones for now, and then I'm going to leave it to dry and come back to it in a minute. But moving on to the banner, so for the banner I just took these old triangle bunting shaped accessories that I got from the pound shop, I think, a long time ago, and I just wrote on the back of them boy or girl, and they also come with this string which I'm using, but it wasn't the best because it kept letting hairs go off it, which was a bit gross, but it worked for what I wanted to use it for. And then I just stuck it down onto the tissue paper background that I made earlier. Now to make the balloon stand, so I'm just taking some paper straws. I got these from B&M, but you can get them anywhere. It is better to get black though, just because it just looks nicer in my opinion. You want to connect two of the straws together to make it a bit longer, and then put one going across the top. You can also cut pieces of straw out to add extra support, and this just helps it stand up a little bit better. Then I'm taking a balloon. Again, I chose to take a white one, and what I decided to do was take two pens and draw question marks on them in pink and blue, and I just think this looks nice for an added detail. Then I just used a little bit of the string from earlier to tie it to the straws. Also, I did fill the balloon with glitter for the gender reveal, but obviously I'm not going to show that because it will give the gender away. Then I decided just to paint the pink drips onto the cake. Okay guys, so these are the dolls that I'm going to be using to attend the gender reveal. So I've got this couple here, then I've got just these two Barbies, this one, the prosthetic leg one, Jess's sister Emily, and then obviously the couple who it's about, so Emma and her husband. So what I've done is I put them in pink dresses if they think it's a girl and blue dresses if they think it's a boy, kind of the same as what I did with Jess's gender reveal, if you remember that. So that's that, and then I'm going to put everything into a box so that I can carry it into my garden, and then I will show you the setting up stage of the video. Okay, so I'm now out in my garden again. I'm always film my TikToks in my garden just because the lighting's so much better than when I try and film inside. So if I can film a scene, I'll film it in my garden. And also I'm using glitter for the gender reveal thing for the inside the balloon, so I kind of need to be outside for that. But I've got everything down in this box, which is actually Jess and Ryan's living room, and all the dolls and everything's in here. So I'm now going to show you how I stick it onto everything and set it up. So I'll do that in a time lapse. This is how everything ended up looking when all the dolls were set up. I was very happy with it because it does look nice on TikTok. I added the tissue paper to the top of the cake, as you can see there. And then I just brought out some of my Barbie food that I already own. So there's like some fruit, some Doritos, some pizza, and some drinks and just stuff like that in general. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any more videos from me. And remember to come back to my channel to see the gender reveal. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.